the World Broadcast.
And I'm Saturn Trek, and welcome to something that's, well, it's a playthrough. What can I say?
Yeah, right. You are. We are doing. We're gonna watch and commentate on a pretty horrible game known as Sonic the Hedgehog, 2006.
Or Sonic 06 for those of you who like to save time. A game that practically just almost destroyed an entire franchise.
And our minds.
Indeed. And there's a lot of other playthroughs out there for this game, and they'll leave out the loading times, but you know what? I kind of feel like being a dick, so I'm leaving them all in.
Yeah, you suffer with us, audience.
Exactly. And I will say that menu screen is probably the best thing about this game, besides the soundtrack. The soundtrack is probably one of the best out of the franchise, I think.
I agree. I found the soundtrack is quite to my liking. It describes a lot of the mood pretty well.
Hey look, it's that one cutscene that they actually put effort into.
Yeah. Give you the false pretense this is going to be a great game, which it wasn't.
Yeah. I do like how they build up Sonic's entrance into this.
Yeah. So, this is Soliana?
Yeah, Soliana is based off... I think it's based off of Venice, which is the city of water in, Italy.
Bears a close resemblance, I think.
Yeah. That is a really short bishop.
Bishop. I can't even say it.
Midget bishop.
Yeah. Whatever.
Nuclear.
All that matters is that man's too short. What is it? So Princess Elise is what, like 5'3", 5'4"?
I think she's more like 5'7".
5'7", and then that makes the bishop like 4'2".
I was gonna be like more like 2 feet, but okay. That's not a generic monster at all. It looks like a freaking Digimon or something.
It's all right.
Apologies to all Digimon fans out there, but I've never actually played the games or watched the show.
I think I watched a little bit when I was young, but I don't remember quite a lot.
I don't even know what Digimon is. And this entire ceremony is basically paying tribute to their sun god, Solaris, who... They explain it later on in the game. They do a really shit job of explaining it, but they do explain it. This entire ceremony is just their way of saying, hey, Solaris, thanks for not destroying us.
Yeah, benevolent god at work.
Yep.
Nah.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
I gotta say, these Eggman robots are quite threatening.
You are completely surrounded! And why did they go for this realistic approach? He's supposed to be an egg-shaped, like, goofy scientist.
I don't know, Connor. I kind of like the realistic approach they went for.
I don't. I mean, well, I'm more of a fan of Sonic than you are, but Eggman or Robotnik, whichever you choose, this is not how he's supposed to look. It's like all the fat just went up into his, like, boobs. And now he's just got these giant, like, tatas hanging off of him.
Oh no, what's happening?
It's the hero of the day. How do you confuse him with Silver?
I don't know. They're two different colors.
Colorblind. And one of them looks like he's got pot thrown off the top of his head. I actually do like the models of the robots in this game. They kind of remind me of the robots from SatAM, the SWAT bots.
They personally kind of remind me, if anybody's ever seen Terminator 3, they had this certain robot that had like miniguns on the side, and it looked awesome. It was silver, the same color as these robots, and these also kind of remind me of robots from iRobot.
We're gonna see this later in the game, but he actually, in a different cutscene, he does that same movement, but with his other hand.
He's ambidextrous, apparently.
Yes. One of many, many, many load screens.
What do we want, 4 or 5?
You could probably make a drinking game out of that. You'd be dead by the end of the game.
Or dead by the end of the first 7 parts or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I just save people. It's like kind of what I do.
Where do you see someone on that leg strength that jump across half a city block?
You're bringing way too much logic into this.
I'm sorry, I'm very logical.
Sure.
Do you notice that the machine gun sound effect for these robots? It's
Oh.
actually the Halo 2 Warthog machine gun.
Did not know that.
It sounds a giant flying...
I wish the game would have just ended right there. Just chucks it. I choose you, Blue Chaos Emerald. It would have been funnier if it just like fell and just like shattered.
You know, why is Princess Elise so ghostly pale compared to everybody else?
Maybe she's just Irish. The Irish are not known to tan very well.
Well, I guess we're both Irish here. We're both not the tannest.
She's got kind of like reddish hair. The voice of Princess Elise in this game is, I think, Lacey Chabert. She's known for her work. She was, I can't remember the girl's name, but she was like the main character in The Wild Thornberrys. And she was also the first voice actress, the original voice actress of Meg from Family Guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's funny.
Oh, so now we're going to go into the hub world?
Collect information about Dr. Eggman. Like, why do we have to do that?
Yeah, I mean,
why? I mean, you think with the 15 years, at least up to this point, that Sonic has known Eggman, you think he would know enough about him to go after him, but I guess not.
Or you could just follow the giant flying 2-kilometer ship.
True.
What's Eggman up to? I need to get.
Oh, and of course there's Dazzle
Look,
screwing
it's-
up on me. It's a piece of crap. Thanks for lending it to me, by the way.
You're welcome. I always give the most high-quality equipment, as you know.
Yeah. And then we stopped to have another loading screen. I will say, I mean, I know the hub world, especially in these games, get a lot of crap. I don't actually think they're horrible, but I don't think they're great.
Long time
Yeah.
no see.
That's another drinking game. Take a shot every time someone in this game says "long time no see." They say it at least 6 times.
You're going to rescue her.
You know what I love about this is that the city hasn't been destroyed at all. I mean, it's 6 hours
There was like
later.
explosions like 2
It's
minutes
daytime,
ago.
It's midday.
Everything's
Everything's
fine.
fine.
Piece of cake.
I hate the animation in this game because they look every one of the animal characters looks like they're like those big mascot characters you'd see at like Six Flags
Yeah.
or Disney World.
Oh my god, I hate Tails. The sound effect they put for his Tails thing. That annoys me a lot. I can't stand it.
Oh, if you think it's bad now, wait until you hear it later. It gets worse.
Oh.
Find out where Dr. Eggman's battleship went. You know, if he kept following it in that last cutscene, we wouldn't have to do this.
Yeah.
I hate how they don't call it the egg carrier like he did in SA1. I thought it was supposed to be like kind of paying homage to that, but I guess not.
The invisible wall.
Well, he's with... Ugh.
Hey. I love the...
Get used to that because that's the only sound that these people make in the entire game.
Everybody's just so I love how everybody's so exaggerated in this. This is hilarious, I think.
They're like the Sims.
There's a nice store in this town.
Well, it's from the first Sims game. No, even that had like better animation than like the stuff they have here.
So this merchant on the left of this guy, is he the only merchant in the hub world?
He's the only black guy in Soliana.
What?
Yeah. And this is also the first game where you have to buy all of your power-ups.
Oh, that doesn't sound too fun at all.
No. Oh, this is everybody's favorite moment coming up. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, I went too soon. You just...
Put on
See?
those shoes and go through the rings. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's this part!
Get used to that, because that happens every time you do a town mission. And I do a couple of them throughout the playthrough.
This is like is this the part where it's like Superman 64?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Run through rings. There's no time to waste. They really did not put a lot of effort into this. They wanted to have a ton of different missions, a lot of cool side things you could do, but they didn't want to put any effort into it.
Now was that hard to do? How many times did it take a lot of times to do that part?
I got that on my first try.
On your first try? Nice.
I have to tell you though, the first time, like, I played this game and I was walking around the hub world. I had no idea what you were supposed to do. I just thought, like, if you walk around and wait a certain amount of time, something will happen.
Oh, like a random event or something?
Yeah, something will happen after a period of time, but there is no clock in this game, so it wouldn't have done anything.
Oh. Yeah. I sometimes when I play a couple other games like Deus Ex Human Revolution, I had trouble finding my way around the hub world the same when I first played.
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't Sonic. And this is like all of the result screens. There's one after every town mission and every level that you complete. And most of the time he's not standing in the middle. He'll either be like to the left or the right, or he'll be like too high or too low.
Crushed under all the text boxes.
Yeah. Some of them can actually be pretty funny. Like someone will walk in front of them, just like, oh, just passing through.
So our objective went from following the egg battleship, or egg carrier as you might want to call it, to head for the sea.
They're not very consistent in this game.
Hey.
Yeah, you have to buy all of your power-ups. There's a lot more later in the game. Like, you can get all these cool gemstones that are practically game-breaking, but you don't get them until, like, close to the final level. So...
Is this part coming up as where you have to,
yeah.
where it's kind of like an homage a bit to SA2 with the whale?
Oh, you mean SA1?
SA1. So.
Yeah.
I'm not very good. I never really played a lot of games like this.
Yeah, well, that's all for this part. Join us in part 2 where we'll go into the first level of the game, Wave Ocean. We should stop.
Yeah.